Wilson, he's checked in for the Nets. Down low. Bridges kicks to Hart. Over Johnson. They get it back. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 20-5 run here.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Golick. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for Brooklyn.
And they haven't needed a whole lot of work done inside because of what their guards are doing. It's been an outstanding performance by the fellas in that backcourt.
Towns, the pass to Bridges. To the middle. Here's Golick. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
For the 3. Yet another bucket. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Hart finds Brunson. Goes back up. Johnson with the block.
Boy, how about Cameron Johnson not only contesting, but sending that shot back? That's nice.
Here's shake and bake. And the rejection by Towns. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. There's 1:26 left in the first half. Here's shake and bake. What an incredible scoring. On that one goes. Incredible.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night. Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know, when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you any time of the day.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. Hey, DB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the...
Good, that's another bucket.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record book.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game. Here's shake and bake. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
The Knicks.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game for Shake and Bake.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Russell is out there with Shake and Bake, and it's Thomas in at the 3. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side. You know, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish. Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Hart. Claxton with the block.
Well, the length of Claxton allowing him to reach out and affect the shot. That is really good defensive work.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Brunson kicks to Towns. Here's Hart.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Shot from the low block. And it's Towns missing.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Good.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
New York, no good that time either.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back. They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And it's out of bounds.
Nets ball.
They say it was last touched by Brunson.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Shake and Bake. Oh!
My goodness.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And here's Brunson outside. They get the rebound. The kick out to Towns. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. The 3 ball. And he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Shake and Bake.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And there's the pass to Bridges. To the inside. And it's Towns missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Fires the 3. Again, what an avalanche.
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
He's now tied point for point with the record. One more score. He'll be all alone at the top of the record books. GA, a moment nobody thought they'd ever see.
And people have talked about records that could never be matched. Wilt's 100 was at the top of those lists. But the unbelievable has happened here tonight as he has tied that unbreakable record.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Bridges, and it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Rebound, Brooklyn. Melton feeling it out a bit, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Melton's got his first points of the game. Anunoby outside. Here's Payne. They shoot again. Not going to go that time. And the Nets with possession. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. Shake and bake. Shot is good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Towns finds McBride. Hart trying to get open. McBride's shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And that one is good.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Passes it to Towns. Over Sharp. And it's Towns missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Brooklyn foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdowns for Brooklyn.
They've been...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Shake and Bake. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's McBride in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Brunson, good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Brooklyn.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. You kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. Clinic was put on display here today.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shake and Bake.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
McBride with the ball. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
How about Karl Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
Shake and bake, and he converts the layup.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Now McBride. Wilson grabs the board. Net shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Shake and bake, shot is good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
McBride's shot is off. The Nets on offense. Here's Shake and Bake driving in.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
On the wing, Melton. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Shake and Bake, and good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Over in the corner, McBride. Over Wilson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.